Hi, Leo. Welcome to your September 2023 Tarot and Astrology reading with Melissa from Island Girl Tarot. You can reach me at islandgirl2008@gmail.com and keen.com/islandgirl. And that Island Girl has two L's on the end of girl for both of those. Please do like, share, and subscribe. The channel is basically restarting, and I need all of that. All the love you can show me, I would greatly appreciate it. We have a very active astrology month with Mercury and Venus turning direct. Jupiter is turning direct. Jupiter is turning retrograde, if I can get it out. And for you guys, the Jupiter and Mercury, Jupiter turning retrograde is happening in your 10th house, and Mercury turning direct is happening in your second house, and that is making a trine when that happens back coming up on the 15th of September. That's your second and 10th houses. So that is your public identity, your career, your what you're known for out in the public. And your second house, of course, is your earned income and what you value and that type of thing. And to me, it looks like with Mercury there, hopefully something you've been working on will pay off, or you're going to have to go back over it with Jupiter having gone retrograde to make it pay off. But there's something that you're working on that I'm sure you're aware of this already, Leo, that you're going to know that this is going to help you in your career and identity. It's going to get you out there in some way. The second house with the money and with Saturn in your 8th house of shared resources, quincunxing Mars in the 3rd house, there's something to me that this whole thing is just reading you're trying to do something for your business, for your career. And your 9th house is lit up with your North Node there in Chiron. This could even be something to the effect of you wanting to go back to school. When I look at the whole thing, this could be you going back to school in some way, or feeling like, or maybe work is going to pay for you to go to school, or there's not quite enough money. There's something with your earned income and your professional identity that is going to expand or change or somehow have value brought to it. But you may have to go to school in order to do this. So to me, this is like going back to get your master's or your PhD or something to that effect. And then it's going to change your identity because you would go, you'd be a doctor if you get, a PhD in education or what have you, a doctorate. There's just something there, but then I feel like as you're trying to do it, there's a catch with the money. You might have to get a loan. You might have to write something or make a presentation in order to receive these funds. It could be a grant, something to that effect. It's very interesting. You'll have to tell me what it is, because it's hard to put it all together because there's so many different scenarios that it could be. And I just think you've got something changing, and I want to say education is in the mix, and money, and it has to do with your identity and how you make money and what you're known for. So by all means, let me know what that is, Leo, and let's look at what the Tarot says for you all for the month. Leo. Yeah, this doesn't surprise me. You feel stuck with whatever this is. You've got a decision to make, and you're not real sure how to move forward, or you're waiting on an answer. I think that's maybe what this is. You might be waiting on a decision about the money. So you've got the Two of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Moon it's hidden. We're waiting. It hasn't happened yet. And then the Page of Swords tells us that it's coming down the pike. I do think you end up getting it. The Lovers is the last card out with the Ace of Cups above it. Whatever this is, it's coming, but it's going to be you're stuck until it does. You can't do anything until you get this answer from whomever it is that you're waiting on, this decision that has to be made. And you're literally just stuck in place until the decision is made. But whatever this is going to bring you a lot of attention. There's going to be more focus on you as a person in some way. And it's going to get you out there into the spotlight. And the Page of Swords tells us there's going to be a lot of conversation around it. That there's, again, you could be going to school. This could be a graduation even. If you've gone to school and now you've completed it and your identity's going to change because you're going to get that diploma. But there's something here. And again, if this is not work, school related, it's possible it's a relationship. But if it's a relationship, I don't think it lasts in some way. I mean, I just, it could be that you're not seeing your values have changed as compared, and it could be maybe your values with where you're working has changed. You don't agree any longer with what's going on in the office, and they're not doing like they used to do, and you're not approving of their new strategies. There's been some sort of decision made that you're not happy with, and you may make the decision to leave as well. So that's really interesting. It can go 2 or 3 different ways, as these readings often can for so many of us, because there's all kinds of people in the world. They're Leo rising, sun, moon, and rising. So with the moon being out, though, Leo, this has got a hidden element to it, that some of this, you may not have all the information with which to make this decision at this time. So you may wait until Mercury goes direct in mid-September before you pull the trigger on whatever this is. Like I said, you may decide to go back to school, and then the conflict is you're trying to get, here's Saturn and Mars in this irritating quincunx with other people's money in the 3rd house of early education. And then, like I said, your 9th house is lit up. Well, it could very well be that, you're going to ask for somebody to pay for your schooling, and they may not want to, or they won't be able to pay for all of it, or some sort of learning, something to help you in your identity. So by all means, give me some information and feedback in the comments, please, Cancer. Leo, I'd love to know how this manifests for you all. And I hope you have a great September. And again, you can reach me, islandgirl2008@gmail.com, and keen.com/islandgirl. And I hope you all have a great month. Thanks, Leo. Bye-bye.